Ladies and gentlemen, from the Mandalay Bay of Las Vegas, for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, let's get ready to rumble! Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, wearing white, trimmed with black, and weighing in at 121 pounds. His professional record, a perfect one. 35 contests, 35 victories, including 28 knockouts. And he is consistently ranked, pound for pound, among the best in the world. Damas y caballeros, de la zona norte, Tijuana, Baja California, Mexico, the reigning and defending undefeated WBC Super Featherweight Champion of the world, Erik El Terrible Morales. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing silver trimmed with blue. He weighs in at 121.5 pounds, and he has an outstanding professional record consisting of 49 victories, including 36 by knockout with only 2 losses. Damas y caballeros de Ciudad de México, Distrito Federal, México, the two-time world champion, the reigning and defending WBO Junior Featherweight Champion of the world, Marco Antonio Barrera.
Mitch Halpin, the referee who handled Lewis Holyfield 2 and Tyson Holyfield 1. Certainly the bright young thing of the Las Vegas referees at the moment. These two with 23 world title fights between them. And watching from his training camp, I know, in Tenerife, Prince Nassim Hamed, who wants to fight Morales next, should he prevail here. Well, that's a big if, because Barrera is class. We can't understand, in what seems to be a pick-em fight, as they say over here, Barrera's odds are 4-1 against, with Morales 5-1 on. So the Las Vegas bookies don't make too many mistakes. Morales, with his back to in the white trunks, the silver of Barrera. Barrera, who's been a pro since he was 15. So damaging with the left hook. Both very hard hitters. It might be a question of which one has the greatest resilience. Good shots early here from Barrera. Very, very fast hands and looking so confident.
Well, I think Barrera wants to let him know that he's the boss out there. Really is. Down to a bit of Mexican pride right from the start. They're going at it.
Strategy could go out of the window here amid the Mexican machismo. Both of them looking to take on the mantle of the great Julio Cesar Chavez. Barrera says he hasn't been as up for a fight since he fought Kennedy McKinney in a real thriller. Ooh, big shots, and Morales proving a bit easy to hit. His gloves low.
Well, I think Barrera is trying to draw Morales into a fight. That's what he wants to do. That's where he's at his best.
Morales' camp felt he'd be better trying to work on the outside, maybe use his jab and throw in straight right hands, but Barrera certainly made a very fast start here.
Morales needs to get that jab working. He's the taller, he's got the longer reach. He's got to try and dominate behind that jab early in the fight.
Well, Morales soaking up these shots and coming back with some of his own. This just might be something very special if it carries on as it started. Jolting right hand got through from Morales. Oh, low blow, Morales. Barrera winched. Morales apologises, looking a bit reddened around the face already, Morales.
He's trying to finish the round strong. Wasn't a very good start from him, but he's now trying to put Barrera on the back foot a little bit and get his own punches going.
When Barrera lost to Junior Jones, it was straight right hands that did it. But he's really taking it to Morales for the most part in this first round.
Morales trying to get the right hand going. Barrera's going to concentrate a little bit on body punches.
Pulsating stuff already. Which may be by the right eye for Barrera, but I think he won that opening round, didn't he, Glenn?
Yes, I think he did. Morales come back towards the end of the round, but Barrera was much the busier towards the beginning. He really wanted to stamp his authority on the fight right from the start.
Don't forget, a common opponent, and this is why Morales is favourite. He stopped Junior Jones in 4. Barrera lost twice to him. But this could be a completely different equation, and almost certainly is. Morales with the white trunks with the 2 black stripes down the side. Terrible, they call him. Barrera, the baby-faced assassin.
I'm sure in the Morales corner they've told their man just to settle down a little bit. Don't get carried away or drawn into a fight. Start using your jab and bring that long right hand into play.
Mentioned that Barrera had lost twice to Junior Jones, but that's the only man to beat him in 11 years and over 50 fights. That's how good he is. That's classy, isn't it? 3-punch combination, Barrera.
Well, Morales trying to come back there, but Barrera covering up quite well.
These really do look vicious shots from Barrera. But Morales showed against Junior Jones he could take shots and come back to prevail. Who's got the greater resilience here?
Good right hand from Morales. Just found the gap there above that left hand of Barrera's.
Oh, that horrible left hook to the ribcage. More body punching from Barrera. Then a big right, and Morales has to give ground. Goodness me, he's really going for it, Marco Antonio Barrera. And getting the better of these opening exchanges. The heads seem to clash for a moment there.
But what about this for a fight, Ian? This is how it's done.
Well, it's amazing stuff already here. And we're only in round 2. Barrera looks as if he wants this really, really badly. Another combination going in. Morales keep taking those. He can't keep taking these, can he, Glenn?
He can't, not that left hook. That's an excellent left hook of Barrera's. Morales has got to get that right hand up and start letting his right hand go.
He surely can't go 12 rounds like this. There's a furnace in there between these two. Big right again from Barrera. Morales came back with a good counter, mind you. Oh, what a fight.
Well, that was excellent round again. I've got to give Barrera that one too. I just think he's getting off the short, but he's got Morales just thinking about it a little bit. Morales just hasn't quite got his timing right. Can't get his punches up as well as Barrera can.
Barrera's the one really making the fight. He just looks hungrier, doesn't he, early?
Well, I've always thought Barrera, as an offensive fighter, is very, very good, very hard to beat. But it's when Morales starts getting his punches through, what's going to happen then?
Let's get a quick comment from Wayne McCulloch, who's watching with us as well. Wayne?
Well, that's the kind of start you want to fight. Barrera has won these first 2 rounds easily, and Morales is taking the shots, and he can't take too many of them. I think the body shots is wearing him down, and he seems to be dropping his hands, and Barrera takes advantage of that, and he's fighting a great fight.
Thanks a lot, Wayne. Wayne, who lives out here in Las Vegas, of course, now the former world bantamweight champion for Morales in his last fight. Here we go with round 3 of this. Morales with the black stripes down his tracks here at the Mandalay Bay, packed out, of course, for this big super bantamweight showdown. Oh, well, he just lost his footing, Barrera, no more than that.
Morales just needs to tighten up a little bit with his defense. It's a little bit open, I think. You know, maybe he's a little bit hyped up by it all, and he just needs to tighten up that little.
He is the younger man, and this is the biggest night of his career. Barrera just a shade more experienced of the two. Maybe that's showing early on too. Just looking a little tentative by his usual standards, Morales.
Well, Morales trying to get these flurries of punches going, but I think that the body punches of Barrera are just making him think.
Barrera, I know, has been working on improving his defense. He acknowledged that it needed improving, and I think we're seeing signs of this early on. He's blocking quite a few. Here's that body shot again. It's the trademark shot of Barrera. The left hook to the body. And Morales there just seemed to show a sign of distress as another one went in.
That was a right hand that just seemed to open the mouth of Morales. He just looked to get a grasp of air.
I tell you what, Glenn, at the moment you wouldn't get 4-1 against Barrera, would you?
Well, those odds seem silly, and they look silly at this point, but it's still very early in the fight.
If Morales can come back from this sort of start and prevail, he really will have to be acknowledged as something very special. But he's looking a bit open again. Can Barrera keep this going?
Well, this really is a terrific start from Barrera. Just the more polished of the two, getting his punches up, that more accurate.
He's already shown that he's got a chin, Morales. A lot of people would have been out of there in the face of this assault. Morales coming on strong a little himself, but hitting gloves quite a bit. The left uppercut didn't hit the gloves, mind you. That was a heck of a shot.
Well, they said this was going to be a haggle of Hearns. It's certainly living up to that sort of hype.
Well, we might get more of it. We will get more because we've already had 3 rounds.
Some tremendous work from Barrera, and then Morales tries to come back, but Barrera getting his hands up and then firing back to the body.
Memorable so far. Here's the 4th. Black stripes down the trunks. If you still need the identification for Erik Morales, the 23-year-old WBC champion, Barrera, the WBO champion. Unification match, top 2 in the world, no question about it at this weight. Just a question, I suppose, of whether Barrera's storm blows itself out. Oh, big right hand. Morales gets there with that great shot of his. Down he goes, no knockdown. Just a slip. They've both been on the floor, but not legally or authentically, as it were.
Excellent moves there from Morales, just trying to find the lateral movement, giving some angles, and then coming up back with a good single right hand, just to give Barrera some trouble.
Just playing in Barrera's mind might be the fact that he's hit Morales with a lot of his best shots, and the younger man is taking them all and still in there.
Well, Barrera's been in a few wars in his time, so he'll not be worried about this.
We thought against Wayne McCulloch that Morales looked too easy to hit him. He is again here, having to take too many. certainly the looser defence of the two. Glenn and I both gave the first 3 rounds to Barrera.
Well, he's still just the more accurate of the two. He's getting off with the sharper punches.
Morales just starting to come forward a little more, though, in this round. Good uppercut, twice from him. Morales. Again, the body shots. Morales trying to hug his elbows in tight to his ribcage to block some of these.
Well, if Morales has got any weight worries, this is really going to find them out.
Morales, dietitian and nutritionist, say they took his weight down carefully by stages and he's perfectly okay at the weight. He was only a pound over on Monday and he's made it with a pound to spare as well, so I think we have to take that on trust.
He's just upped the work rate better in this round, Morales, and I think maybe he's just done it a little bit more.
Through goes Barrera with headshots as the bell goes. It was the best round yet from Morales, but certainly nothing you'd call a breakthrough.
Better, but you see when he's thrown it, he threw his right hand, he threw his whole body and almost fell over. You know, he's rushing in and he's just... Barrera's fighting a smart fight. Morales fought a bit better that round. He took his time a lot better and, you know, still close fight.
Here we go into the 5th round. Barrera on the left of the picture from Mexico City. Morales from Tijuana. From a tough part of Tijuana as well.
Well, Morales is now trying to get this hand speed going. He's trying to get his punches going much quicker, throw the combinations.
It's the first time we've seen Barrera up in real world class since his defeats against Junior Jones. He's reeled up about 6 or 7 wins since those setbacks, but not up at this sort of level. Right hand gets there, just a bit off balance more than anything, Morales, but looking open on the ropes, needs to watch his step.
Well, that's Morales' biggest problem. He's letting the punches go. He's trying to trade fire with fire, but when he does, his defense is wide open.
Well, it's a stormer, this, so far, and no question. Morales, big straight right through the middle. That's the shot they think that Barrera might be vulnerable to. There it is again. Morales coming back, and coming back strongly now. Listen to the crowd here. They are loving this. This is the best fight we have seen in a long time.
Well, these right hooks of Morales are getting through. They're starting to trouble Barrera.
Are we seeing a turning of the tide here? It looks like it. Morales, he's really going for it. And Barrera does look a little tired, but look at him come back. Oh dear, this is a real barn burner of a fight. What a turnaround. People are standing all around this arena.
And you just don't get fights like this very often. They come around once a lifetime sometimes.
And our privilege to be sitting at ringside watching it. Barrera has taken a lot in this round, but he keeps coming back.
Morales looking tired as he walks back there. He's given a lot in this round. He really went to try and take Barrera.
Something has to give, surely, sometime soon. They are hitting each other with tremendous shots in there. And they haven't finished yet. Well, it's incredible. Incredible action. Well, just look at the fight fans here. $300 top price, $50 bottom price. I tell you what, it's worth about 5 times that, isn't it?
At least 5 times. This is one of the best fights we've ever witnessed. An absolute tremendous battle. It always looked like it would be great pride, and they still, they just will not give anything.
But I go back to the point I made during the round. I think, amid all that action, something has to give, doesn't it?
Something has to give. I mean, both of them were hurt with good shots there. It was Barrera who was taking solid punches from Morales. He looked as if he was starting to get a little bit flustered with these right hooks, but then look at the way he come back. And at the end of the round, it was Morales who looked tired. His defense was coming down.
So what next here at the Mandalay Bay in Las Vegas? A delay to the start of the round. Morales with the strikes down the trunks. Some showdown this to establish Mexico's #1 and the super bantamweight #1, and maybe Prince Nassim Hamad's next opponent.
Well, the crowd is shouting terribly. They're trying to lift Morales, maybe just sensing he was starting to get hurt a little bit towards the end of the round.
Right hand, he does look a little tired, Morales. Just a little more leaden in his movements at the moment. Maybe he can come through this patch. Only a matter of time, you feel, before they're drawn into more furious exchanges. Looking for that right hand all the time, Erik Morales. Starting to block a few more, Morales. Encouragingly for him, a nice right uppercut. It's almost just for a moment or two as if they've called a truce, but for how long?
Well, you can't really blame them, Ian. They've got to try and get their breath back. You just can't keep fighting at that sort of pace. But Barrera still looking to punish Morales to the body.
These are both men with great knockout records. These are not soft punches, just in case you're under any misapprehension about that. These are vicious, hurtful, kick from a mule type blows that are landing. What a tribute to these two guys that they're able to take these kind of punches and still come forward themselves.
Well, the pace has just quietened a little. They're looking to try and get their boxing going.
Great right from Morales. He's just done that bit more for me so far in this round. Last few seconds of the round. Quietest round so far. Still a good one, but the others pretty great. That's the view around the Mandalay Bay tonight, only holding about 7,000, by the way. But what value they're getting. Into the second half of the fight. This is round 7. Who is the more tired of these two? They're both really trying to prove that they are among the modern greats. And I think the winner can certainly say that, Glenn.
Yes, the winner can, and the winner will certainly on this sort of form will be right up there on the pound-for-pound list, very near the top.
This is a fight people, so far what we've seen, will talk about for years. The action has just slowed a little over the last round or so. It had to, really. More action in the first 5-6 rounds than you see in probably 20 world title fights put together. normally. Morales taking big shots, looking disorganized on the ropes. He was all over the place there for a moment.
Well, that's where he makes a mistake again with his defense. Morales just leaning back, leaving his hands down by his sides, and Barrera will always make him pay for that.
But every time you think one of the fighters is really taking a serious initiative, back comes the other.
Morales trying to get through with that looping right hand. He's carried a lot of power in that.
Well, they said it might be the best fight in Vegas since Hagler Hearns, and that is not an over-exaggeration on what we've seen so far.
Good left hook in close, and Barrera. Morales coming storming back.
But Barrera trying to punish him to the body on those ropes. The right hand through the middle. Barrera's turn to start looking a little tired.
Again, he goes for that left hook to the body, Barrera. Morales has got to be starting to feel that. Gonna have sore ribs.
A fight of almost frightening intensity and passion. Tell you what, if Barrera had become a lawyer, he'd have never lost a case.
You wouldn't go against him, would you?
Oh, big shots getting through. Look at this again. Look at this. Some furious exchanges.
Excellent work from Morales there. He had to get off the ropes. He had to start fighting back. He was under a little bit of pressure from Barrera, but Barrera making him pay for the defensive lapses there with big left hook and right hand.
Here's the 8th round. Silver trunks, remember, Marco Antonio Barrera, the heavier man at the weigh-in by just half a pound at 8'9½". This is the 8-stone, 10-pound division between bantam and featherweight. Must be close on the scorecards, I would think, this, Glenn.
Yes, it's difficult to separate them in some of the rounds. I've just got Barrera doing the sharper work, a little more of it, and got him a couple of points ahead.
I've got it Barrera by 1 myself. There's confirmation of Glenn's card. Barrera, 2-punch combination. Back comes Morales with his right hand again.
Morales trying another move there, just a little bit of footwork, trying to get Barrera in the position for the right hand. Not working that time.
Good defensive work by Barrera, who's had the superior defense all night. But Morales has got plenty through as well. Oh, uppercut, great shot, Erik Morales. They've both got such a terrific repertoire, haven't they?
Excellent right hand coming straight back from Barrera. They really are two terrific fighters in there, Ian. We knew it was going to be something like this.
Barrera, oh, this is a big rally. Bunches of punches from Marco Antonio Barrera. But still Morales' spirit will not be quelled. Well, I'm breathless just watching this.
Well, Morales, undefeated fighter, you know, he's never felt the taste of defeat. You know, that's unknown to him. He'll not want to go there. He'll not want to accept it in the ring.
They're both, you sense, having to dig very deep. Maybe Morales having to dig a little deeper. He's being asked questions here that he's never been asked before.
And for me, at this moment, the difference between the two fighters is the better defensive work from Barrera. That's just giving him the little leeway.
Times almost matching each other, punch for punch, but Barrera just getting the better of it. He had to take one step back from the right hand, and look at this exchange now. Well, this is a firestorm, isn't it, of a fight? Here's the ninth. What next here? Is there going to be some late drama here? Amid so much of it already. Boxing has a lot of detractors, and much of the criticism is sometimes merited, but then you get a night like this and a fight like this.
Well, again, Morales caught with a combination from Barrera. Just that leaky defense. Barrera razor sharp tonight.
He certainly put paid and answered those who thought his best days just might be behind him. Left hand, and Morales having to take more of these. How is he taking them all?
You wouldn't think he could take that many more. Barrera is a really tremendous puncher. There's a lot of blood around the mouth for Morales. He looks as if he's having a little bit of trouble, maybe swallowing it.
It's a real crisis, I think, for Morales now. He needs a breakthrough punch, and don't rule that out either.
Well, he's trying. And he's trying with everything he's got to find that breakthrough punch.
After everything that's happened, this could still turn in 1 second. Morales has came back before after a torrid opening 3 rounds. Can he do it again? Oh, these are good shots from him as well. Has Barrera punched himself out for the round? There's a cut on the cheekbone now of Barrera. It's just furious stuff. I think the most furious and frenetic fight I've seen since Ben McClellan.
Well, this is a great comeback in this round from Morales. It was a tremendous start from Barrera, but Morales just won't be denied. He's coming back, throwing that right hand.
They must be so very, very tired. It's an aging fight as well for both of them. Morales' face is marked up now. Barrera starting to show the scars of battle too, with the blood running from the wound on his left cheekbone. Oh, big right again from Barrera.
Well, this is a tough one to score. They've both done well, but Barrera gets him again.
Oh, what a round. Another terrific round. Well, there's almost hysteria here among the crowd. I think the people here watching this tonight, Glenn, sense that they are seeing history unfold before their eyes.
Yeah, and whoever's watched this fight will remember this probably for the rest of their life. Boxing fans, this is one of the greatest fights we've seen.
Well, he's holding up the banner high at the moment, but I think Morales might be in a bit of trouble on the scorecards at the moment.
Well, I've got him falling behind. Barrera just doing more, just got that bit more fire, and I've got him 4 points ahead. 84-88 on my scorecard. Morales is still in there, can still be very dangerous, still got that champion's grit and determination, but Barrera just the extra skills.
I've got it Barrera by 3 with 3 rounds to go. This is the 10th, and there's still time for a twist in the plot.
And these are the sort of champions. As long as either one has the strength to throw a punch, they can still win.
And it's been so tiring for both of them that one might almost go at any second. I would think Morales' corner have probably told him, you've got to go out and win these last 3 rounds. It's been a razor-sharp performance by Barrera, this, isn't it?
It really has. You know, he's such a good fighter on the offensive, but the difference in this one, he's been so good defensively.
Oh, 2 punch shots from Erik Morales. The combination was pure class.
Morales still there, still sharp, still looking for the openings, and you do sense that either one of them could just wilt, could just everything drain out of them at any second.
Barrera walked onto a right hand, and I think he was hurt for a moment. He just wanted to hold on. But his head's cleared again. There's another Morales right, and another one, and Barrera can't take those. Not too many of them anyway, you'd think.
Well, if anybody doubted the chin of Barrera, he's proved it tonight. Morales getting the better of this round, looking to tee Barrera up with that right hand, looking strong.
It's another terrific round, and Morales trying to come back. Barrera, though, nails him with a right and a left hook of Morales. One more there, and then another Barrera left hook, and this after Morales had hit him with a series of right hands in another memorable round here. It's extraordinary stuff. Back comes Morales, on strong again.
Well, they've got to be so tired in there. They've given so much. Don't they breed their heroes tough in Mexico?
Say that again. It's been a very good comeback this by Morales, who we thought might be in deep trouble at the end of the last round.
Let's go, gentlemen. Come on, let's go.
Well, I've been watching this business now for 20 plus years, and this is certainly in my top 3 fights, I tell you. Here's the 11th round. Can Morales finish strongly? He has to, doesn't he, Glenn?
Yes, I think he does have to. He needs a very big finish, needs to be the boss from here on in. And that's even if he still has a chance of winning on the points. I've got him 3 points down.
Right hand seemed to hurt Barrera. His knees just buckled for a moment with that right hand, it seemed to me, from Morales. Barrera's face looks puffed up now.
You said about great fights before, Ian. I've seen an awful lot of fights in my time, but I think, for me personally, I've never seen one as good as this before. This is unbelievable.
There's that left hook to the body again, and a straight right from Barrera. Morales has to give ground. Well, these two have proved themselves, and I think we thought it beforehand, right out of the top draw. Barrera beginning to look tired, and his mouth starting to gape open. Morales seems to have a new lease of life a little.
Yes, he's caught a second wind, I think. Morales maybe just sensing that Barrera just starting to weaken, not as much coming back from Barrera. Little of that sharpness has eroded.
If Morales can keep this up, it might get tight on the scorecards again. Oh, from Morales.
The defense is starting to come down with tiredness from Barrera. This will give Morales the chance to get that right hand in.
I can't believe they've kept this going for 11 rounds like this. Not at this pitch.
Well, this is what it means to lose in a super fight in Mexico.
Damage to the right eye of Morales. Hint of a cut, swelling as well. And it looks like that eye is closing up a bit on him. Left hook from Barrera this time. And then a right hand. It has been a good round for Morales until that last 20 seconds or so.
Yes, I had to give Morales that round. He was the busier. Barrera was looking tired. He got a good finish to the round. Barrera just sucked it up from somewhere. But Morales just doing the better work of the two. The cleaner punching and looking stronger.
His right eye looking bad.
Well, that's how I've got it. Just 2 points separating them, but I've got it in Barrera's favour.
Well, I've got it Barrera by one, and there was a punch about quarter of a minute from the end of that round, a body shot that seemed to take a lot out of Morales, I thought.
Well, I think at this stage in the fight, any shot is going to hurt them. You know, they're desperately tired. You know, they're just hanging on. This is all about guts and determination now. You know, fitness just doesn't do it at this stage in the fight.
I suppose the possibility of the draw might be on the cards here as well, and this wouldn't be like Lewis Holyfield won that sort of draw. It would be a great draw, maybe.
It would be. It's a shame not to find a winner in a fight as great as this.
Certainly nobody deserves to lose it. Here's the last round of it. And this might be the most memorable yet. And that would be saying something. Look at Barrera throwing these punches. He's come out really quickly.
Well, he managed to stop Kenny McKinney in the 12th round of what was another superb fight to win Barrera. Can he pull it out here and stop Morales in the last round?
The pre-fight odds of 5-1 on Morales, 4-1 against Barrera have been made to look ridiculous here. Just listen to the crowd. Morales' right eye is pretty bad.
But Morales still got some bounce in the legs, looking to get some angles, get some leverage to get his punches on.
Who can lift himself to take this last round? They must be on the last ounces of energy, even after all the high altitude training that both of them did for this fight.
Well, you talked about machismo, you talked about drama, Ian. We're seeing all of it here.
It's a never-to-be-forgotten thriller, this. Barrera having the better of the last round for me as well so far. Started so quickly.
This Morales looking a little bit tired on the back foot. Barrera looking to be the boss, take the center of the ring and just keep pushing forward.
Has Barrera just made sure of it here? Always a danger, of course, trying to read the minds of the judges. But that's a big left hook from Barrera as well. Morales gets himself out of that spot of danger. But Barrera has won this last round, I think. And he goes down on one knee, and that's going to be a knockdown. Morales is complaining, and that might be crucial. He says, no, it wasn't an authentic knockdown. But it is counted as such, and that'll make it 10-8 on the scorecards, unless Morales comes up with something very dramatic. That might have been crucial. That might end the arguments. And we have 10 seconds left here. 10 seconds left on a fight and a night to remember for as long as boxing goes on. There it is, it's over. What an absolute barn burner of a contest that was. Wow.
Well, Ian, I think everybody that's in attendance here tonight, me included, will remember this fight for as long as they live, and will remember one thing: they were there, and that's something you'll always be able to say. You were here.
Quick comment from Wayne McCulloch. Who did you think won it, Wayne?
Well, it was first of all a super fight, great fight. I have Barrera winning 7 rounds to 5, and especially with that 10-8 round in the last. He should win this fight. Definitely should win the fight. Morales looked like a beaten fighter at the end, and Barrera still come on strong. He should be the new champion.
I'd go along with that. I've got it Barrera by 2, and Glenn?
I've got Barrera by 4. 4 points. I give it 10 in the last round. It was looked like a punch and a knockdown. So a 10-8 round, that could be very, very crucial.
Well, Barrera, there were question marks against him. Now, was that an authentic knockdown?
Looked different. Looked a little bit different there from the.
Bit questionable, wasn't it?
A little bit. When you see it again, you see it in slow motion.
But it'll be scored 10-8, so I'd correct my card. I'd have to give it to Barrera by 3 if you count that 10-8. If you count it 10-8. Questionable, isn't it? So we await the verdict of Derby.
Gentlemen, a round of applause, please, for 2 fighters at 122 pounds that fought their hearts out here at the Mandalay Bay of Las Vegas. We go to the scorecards and we have a split decision. Dwayne Ford scores the bout 114 to 113 for Barrera. Harold Castellano scores the bout 114 to 113 for Morales. And Dalby Shirley scores the bout 115 to 112 for the unified champion by split decision de Sonanotre, Tijuana, Mexico, Erik Terrible Morales.
Erik, congratulations. Were you sure you had won the fight after the 12th round?
¿Estabas tú seguro que después del 12 tú que habías ganado la pelea?
Realmente fue muy difícil. En la caída que dijeron que fue un empujón muy claro. Lamentablemente el referee no lo vio bien.
In reality, it was a very close fight. I thought I won it because the knockdown was not a real knockdown; it was a slip.
Were you surprised at how well Barrera fought you?
¿Te sorprendió de lo bien que Barrera te peleó esta noche?
Realmente sí, de verdad fue una pelea muy dura. Creo que él trató de ser un gran peleador arriba del ring. Me llevó en muchas ocasiones y realmente, la verdad, creo que muchas veces estuve a punto de irme.
Absolutely so. He fought magnificently, he fought real brave, and let me tell you the truth, there were many, many times when he had me reeling and I thought I was going out.
There were a few times, I was about to ask, when it seemed that you were almost going to go down and you just were able to steady yourself against the ropes or just manage to stand on your feet. Is that true?
Hubieron varias veces que él cree que tú estabas a punto de caer, pero tú fuiste mancho y te soportaste. Eso fue la verdad, ¿verdad?
Realmente sí.
Absolutely so.
Was the emotions of the fight make you fight more of his fight than you really wanted to?
Con la emoción de la pelea, tú peleaste más el estilo de él. Así que eso fue lo que pasó.
La gente esperó mucho tiempo por ver una gran pelea. Yo creo que se merecía ver una gran pelea, sin importar los físicos, sin importar si salía limpio o no, quién ganaba.
Yeah, the people waited so long for a fight like this. We wanted to give them all, even if I got all beat up or he got all beat up, they needed to get a fight like this.
Yo vine a cumplir eso.
I came to fulfill that wish, what the crowd wanted, of a good fight.
Will you give him a rematch, or do you want to go to the 126-pound championship and fight Prince Naseem Hamed?
¿Le daría una revancha a Barrera o quieres ir a pelear con Hamed en las 26?
Yo dije que era la última vez que peleaba en 122 libras. Lamentablemente, realmente me siento muy cansado en 122 libras. Voy a subir de peso.
I said it all along. This will be my last fight, and I really, it's weakening, making 122 pounds. I'm moving up.
Would you fight a rematch with Barrera at 126 then?
¿Pelearías tú una revancha con Barrera en la 126?
Con mucho gusto. Creo
Absolutely,
que es un gran
with
peleador y se
pleasure.
lo merece.
He's a great fighter, and he deserves a rematch.
Thank you very, very much, Erik.
Gracias.
Again, congratulations. Camera that Erik Morales handed the belt that Barrera had owned back to him in respect for the performance he gave tonight. Give us your feelings about the decision.
Dinos tu pensamiento y lo que tú sientes sobre la decisión.
No sé la verdad que hay que hacer en Las Vegas para poder ganar.
Yeah, I really don't know what you have to do in Las Vegas to win a fight.
Esa es la segunda pelea que me pasa esto.
This is the second fight that has happened to me.
Yo creo que la gente es el mejor juez.
The people are the best judges of all. They know who won the fight.
Were you able to force him into your kind of fight simply because of your determination to get inside?
Tú pudiste forzarlo a él que peleara la pelea tuya porque simplemente tú lo forzaste a que peleara la pelea adentro.
Yo salí a hacer mi pelea, salí a hacer lo mejor de mí, hice una gran preparación.
I came to make my fight. I knew that I had good preparation, and that's what we did.
Did you think you ever had him close to stopping him?
¿Tú crees que alguna vez lo tenía al borde del knockout?
Ya estaba él en el knockout, de hecho no pude finiquitar. Pero así es esto del box.
Yes, I had him a few times, but I couldn't put the last little touch on it to knock him out.
All right, Erik Morales said that he would be happy to give you a rematch, but that only at 126 pounds. Would you fight him at the featherweight limit of 126 pounds in a rematch?
Erik Morales dice que te daría una revancha, pero tiene que ser en la 126, porque él no puede hacer la 122. ¿Podrías tú y quieres tú una revancha en la 126 libras?
Pues no sé, voy a platicar con todo mi equipo, yo creo que gané. No tiene por qué haber revancha, yo ya demostramos los del OMB que somos mejor campeones.
I will have to talk over with my camp. We feel we won the fight. There shouldn't be a rematch, but we have to talk about it.
Thank you very, very much for a great fight.
Espero que el HBO se dé cuenta que su campeón que tiene no sirve.
And I want to let HBO know that their champion is not that good.
Thank you very much.